Now we're ready to do the cleaning and reassembly of the MISO lens kit for the M1A. Now first you want to insert the first O-ring, which I didn't take it out, so it's still in there. I don't have any dust in there. With the bottom O-ring in the hood, the next thing to do is to clean the lens. And some manufacturers discourage cleaning the optics or disassembling their unit, and I'm going to be different, and I'm going to show you a few ways to clean the lens with various solutions using the microcloth or tissues approved for cleaning the MISO lens only. If you follow these instructions, then there should be no problems with successfully cleaning your MISO lens. If this is something you do not want to attempt, you may send this to our lab and we can clean and assemble for you. So now let's start to clean the MISO lens. I'll go over a few solutions that I use for cleaning the lens. There's three that I'm going to mention. The first one is if you were to get something stuck on the lens or it's more aggressive. This is the 70% isopropyl alcohol. There's a 90 or 99% alcohol, so make sure you get the right one if you do use this. This is the 70% is a rubbing alcohol. The 99% one is too strong, and that will negatively affect the AR coating. The 70% is the right consistency, and I do use that for cleaning quite a few of the lenses with AR coating. The second solution that I find useful in cleaning plastic lenses is the Glass Plus. Now the one thing to mention about Glass Plus is that it's ammonia free, so you don't want to use anything with ammonia in it. I don't know about doing brand names, but that Glass Plus is one of the best ones that I use for cleaning a lot of the optical components that we do here. Now, as far as being in the category of cleaning AR lenses, there is a AR Clean, K-L-E-E-N lens cleaner. You can usually get this from your eye doctor, their office, or it is available on Amazon. AMCON, A-M-C-O-N, manufactures the AR Clean. I think that might even be their, they have that registered, I believe. It comes in a kit. The kit comes with 2 fluid ounces of the cleaner, microcloth, and it also has the little alcohol tissues for cleaning your eyeglasses. The advantage to the AR Clean is that it is specially formulated for anti-reflective lenses, glass and plastic. It has a anti-fog, anti-static, it's ammonia free, and alcohol free. So where this may not clean something that you may get stuck in your on your lens, that's where the 70% isopropyl alcohol in a tissue, whatever, would clean it. But then this has, if you'll follow up with this, with the advantages of the anti-fog and anti-static, and then polish that with your microcloth as a last step. So I'm going to go ahead and pretend that this lens is pretty dirty. I'm going to use a facial tissue. Now Kleenex makes one. We can get these, our lab has been getting these from Food Lion. It's an off-brand name. Kleenex does make it. It's a facial tissue. The facial tissues do not contain any perfumes or lotions. So you can't use anything with like lanolin or anything in it. So make sure it's just a facial tissue. There's nothing on that. So what I would do, just get it. And again, it's a tissue, so you don't want to use this dry. But as far as cleaning goes, you can place it between your 2 fingers and just kind of move it around nice and you're not trying to scrub. You don't want to take it and scrub the lens out. So Be very gentle, and I'm going to block that dry. And then I'm going to just get another spot on the tissue here, dry spot. That's where I'm going to put the air clean. I'm going to soak it pretty good so it's not wiping it with a dry tissue. So clean all the surfaces, hold it by the edges, kind of let that kind of dry on its own. I think that's where some of the anti-fog takes effect. If you let it dry on there, and then polish it with your, this is where you can polish it with your micro cloth. These cloths are specifically made for cleaning optics. Still be very gentle, you don't want to be aggressive with it. Again, I have my anti-static gun, and I check all my optics with a 10x magnifier. You're not going to be able to see this. And that is clean. Still holding around the edges. You probably will get, depending on if you wash your hands prior to handling the lens, you may get some fingerprints or something on the edges or just on the sides of the lens. That'll be covered up by O-rings, so I don't think you'll have any problem. And then the reassembly is just like we were doing before. We're going to place the clean MISO lens back into the hood with a convex surface facing the bottom of the hood. So we put the convex down again and just get it started. And then just kind of tap it down. And it's moving around. And get your other O-ring. Just get that started. And then you're going to use your insert tool, and again you're going to try to push evenly against the back, try to square things up, just nice and even. Again, don't push too hard, just try to push the ring into the hood as evenly as possible to give enough starting room for the retainer ring. And then I have my retainer ring. You insert the retainer ring with the angle facing out. One thing I didn't show you is that there's another pair of tweezers. These are Revlon tweezers I picked up from Walgreens. I think they're eyebrow tweezers. If you grind down the tips on both sides to very, very fine points, they become little pickers. They get little burrs and stuff off. When you keep pressing this in and out, because where that the half-minute mark is, it will kind of leave a little burr on the edge. So if you do get one, and I do have one right there, take it and you can just pick it off. Or if you have anything inside the O-ring that needs to be picked out, that's a good set of tweezers to have. Take that again and you just get it started. Then you're going to finish seating by pressing the hood down on a flat surface, and that should square up all the components. So again, nothing's protruding, and that is the reassembly, the cleaning and reassembly of your M1A MISO lens unit.